New video, new parking spot. Car up there. There's a car up there. Y'all can't see it, but there's a car up there that's parking in the spot I parked in last time. So now I gotta park over here, but what's going on, y'all? It's Mike, Pro House Seller, man. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back talking about creative finance again. Today I want to talk about another deal that I closed in the past. This one was a novation as well, and it was like a subject to. I made a slight mention of it in the last video. Never seen it. Don't know what the house looks like at all, and we still closed on it and we got paid. So this lead, I think this was like a cold call lead, if I remember correctly. I think this was a cold call lead, and these sellers were the most analytical people that I have ever worked with. Cool as hell, solid people, but analytical as hell. I mean, when we sent them the contract, we had to delete like 3 different clauses because they wouldn't sign, and they read that thing line by line, inside out. It was hell. These sellers wouldn't even answer the phone when I originally called them. Like, I called them multiple times, they wouldn't answer. Shot them a text, they're like, who are you? Why are you texting me? Sent them a text, they wouldn't reply. 2 days later, I sent them another text them again, still wouldn't reply. Finally, texting them one last time. I was like, hey man, I've been texting you all week and I feel like I'm damn near harassing you. You know, if you're not looking to sell your house, you can let me know and I'll block your number so I don't call you on accident. And then he finally, to that message, he finally replies. He's like, nah, we are looking to sell. It was just a random cold call, so me and the wife got sketched out. So I finally get him on the phone. I prove to him that I'm a real human being and all that. And they finally eventually work with us. That's just the first part. Locking it up, that was the first part. So we locked this thing up, we put it on the market, and we're getting absolutely no action. We're getting no real action. No action for the number that we needed at. Let's say that. We're getting action, but not for the number that we needed at. So that's going, and we're like, okay, we got to drop the price. And we didn't just need a little price reduction. We had to drop this thing down like 30, 40,000. I think we were at 350. Now that I remember, I think we're at 350 and we had to drop them down to like 310. So we dropped this thing down to 310, and I don't know how I did it, but I was able to convince them that we needed this thing at 310. We got the price reduction about a week or so later, and we get a buyer. We go through the whole shtick, the whole spiel, inspections, appraisal, blah, 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 blah. We almost get to the closing table, and we find out that at the last minute, we got to close on it, subject to. I'm gonna probably go into it maybe more in depth, but just to save time here, a subject to is essentially when you're taking over somebody's mortgage, but it's not in your name. That's the short and sweet way of putting it. You take over a mortgage, you're still the one making the payments, you're paying it, you're responsible for all that, but the mortgage is staying in somebody's name, but the house changes name. So you change the deed of the house, but not the mortgage. Yes, you can do that. I know somebody's probably watching thinking, oh, you can't do that. Oh, you can do that? Yes, you can do that. We do that all the time. We just did like 3 last week. You can do it. You can do it. The final leg of this nightmare analytical accountant lawyer combo couple deal is convincing them that we need to close subject to. So they're like, subject to? Hell no, it's gonna be in my name. No. And we go back and forth, and eventually, you know, we pretty much get to the ultimatum like, hey, we got to close subject to for this deal. We're gonna switch it back out of your name after we flip it, but if we can't close subject to, we can't close at all. So for this situation, I don't really know what I really said, but it hit right. It hit how it needed to hit, and we got the price reduction that we needed, and we ended up getting the subject to closing that we needed, and we got to the closing table. If I can find the info, I'll put it here somewhere. If I can find it, great. If I can't, oh well. But y'all know I'm not lying. But that's it, man. Nothing crazy, man. Quick little video. I want to talk about another deal. You know, I'm always just talking about generic stuff, so I'm starting to talk about more things that I'm actually doing. So if you like this video, you can like, you can comment, you can sub. If you don't, it's all good, man. Appreciate y'all, man, and I'm gonna see you on the next one.